Hello. I wanted to do a really quick video before it gets too dark. Basically, the video's gonna be, oh yes, the traffic. I always forget about the traffic. I'll have to speak up a little bit louder. And the wind out here might be a little bit of a distraction. But bear with me, this video is not gonna be too long. By the way, my name's Thomas of the collaboration team of Thomas and Sylvie. And I saw my wife's post and I figured let me comment on it. Not that it needs much comment, but I figured it helped those who might have some questions and answer some issues that might be in the back of your mind. This, I don't even know what you want to call it. It's not a seminar. It's just an educational piece. Sylvie and I wanted to get together for the group just to add a little bit more value. Hopefully. I think it will. I've talked to several people privately. So has Sylvie. Most of them newbies. And there seems to be this reoccurring theme about picking the right questions. Picking the right questions to ask before you actually pull the trigger on a product and bring that product to Amazon to sell. When you're new, everybody seems to go through that same issue. And what I'd like to do is, or what we'd like to do is help those of you who are new in the group to be able to work through some of those issues on your own. So this little structured presentation or class, it's not a lecture, it's not a seminar, it's an interactive dialogue basically, which is going to hopefully at the end give you a simple strategy to stack the odds in your favor when you're getting to the point where you want to pull the trigger and put profitable items in your Amazon account. The requirements to join are pretty simple. You got to be a newbie. If you're a seasoned Amazon seller, it's going to be a waste of your time and you're going to be bored. If you're a seasoned Amazon seller also, you're going to find most of the stuff very elementary, and even though the questions or the guidelines, let me put that, the guidelines, because I just want to give you a map more than anything else. These are not rules. These are not brought down from the Temple of Doom and you got to stick to them forever. The kids. Here, let me show you something. Hey guys, can you see the wife? Where are you guys? There they are. There's my dog. Hey Marley. Hey buddy. Hey, come here. All right, play over there. Play with mom. Play with mom. Anyway, these are just guidelines. I use them to keep me out of a lot of trouble. But to be clear, as you get more experienced in this game, you don't even think anymore. And you break these guidelines because you're more experienced. You know that you can do things now that you would never think of doing as a newbie. So keep that in mind. The other thing I want to share with you is if you think you need a little bit of help, if you need to tweak your internal questionnaire where you're going, well, why am I buying this? I'm asking the right questions. I know that I'm looking at Jungle Scout and it's saying one thing to me, then I look at the ranking and it's saying another thing to me. I'm not sure which one I should do, priority-wise. What's more important? this will clear that up for you. So hopefully as we go through this process, you'll kind of ask a whole bunch of questions and figure out which is more important, following this particular bit of data or information, or this particular data and information. Here's how it's going to work. We're going to present a question. This is not us telling you what to do. We're just going to present a question and say, listen, give me the answer you think is most appropriate. I'll put it in multiple choice. Give me the answer you think is most appropriate. Everybody hits it. We open it up for, 24 hours, 36 hours. Give everybody a chance. And then whoever comes up with the most reasonable, or whoever can back up the reason why they think this is the right choice, and then they win the prize. Remember, this is about having fun. This is not about right or wrong. And you guys will either comment on saying, no, that's not true, or you say, yeah, okay, that makes sense. And so we might have more than one winner. And then we're going to go through getting a stack of questions that mentally need to have some sort of priority as you're going through it. And at the end of the day, you're going to have 6, 7 questions that you're going to ask yourself. And at the end of the 7th question, you're going to go, boom, I'm pulling the trigger because it lines up with my objective. So there's no stress. It's just a matter of getting some questions together, knowing the answers, and then pushing it forward. So basically, to make it even more exciting, every time somebody answers, they're going to go to the Wheel of Fortune. Spin the wheel, they get points. Whoever has the most points at the end of, the contest or whatever, the question gathering scenario that we're going through, in order to pick the right product and pull the trigger, because 7 questions have been answered or 8 questions have been answered that makes sense, and you feel very confident that whoever has the highest points wins the prize. What's the prize, Ted? I don't know what the prize is going to be, but whatever it is, I think you guys are going to enjoy it. That being said, this is just basically the broad strokes and the whole master plan or whatever. So I'm not going to get this video to be too long. It's too long already. But now you know what we're trying to do. And if you have any questions, just PM us and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. And let's have some fun. This group is great. Legends. All right. Danny's group. I love it. So signing off. 3, 2, 1. We're out of here. Cool.